Belief by John Mayer, a really cool fingerstyle study. And we're going to look at the chords that he uses for the basic introduction and the verse, and then also learn the bridge riff. But your end goal for the verse is going to sound like this. And you simply repeat that 4 times in a row. Let's analyze it, let's break it down, and let's start off with the first bar. So we're looking at something that's going to look and sound like this. We're as high as fret number 10, and we're going to start 6th string, fret 10, first finger, double stroke with the thumb. And then we need to have a very quick yet fluent change to fret 12 with the ring finger, fret 10 with the first. That'll be the next 12, 10 on your PDF, which I'm sure you've got open in front of you. And you pick it twice and you want the notes to ring. So you don't want this. You want the notes must ring at the same time. And after that 12, 10, 12, 10, finger 1 simply slides to fret number 9 and you play it twice. So your slow motion of the first bar is going to sound like this. 3 and 4 and. Now, with the picking technique, you can actually use your fingers or you can use a pick. We're going to focus now on your picking hand, and we're going to do the fingerstyle version first. Your thumb is going to play the 6th string and the 5th string as we need it. Finger 1 is going to pluck your 3rd string when necessary. And the other fingers over here, fingers, ring finger and pinky, are going to relax and actually rest on the guitar to give me correct positioning and to help me keep track of where my fingers are. Here's the finger picking technique. You're going to see up close there. 2 and 3 and 4 and. You'll notice my hand's not doing this, so keep your hand stationary. That's the purpose of the ring finger and pinky, to keep your hand really close to the guitar, and hand or finger movement is minimal, wrist and hand is non-existent movement. One more time, 3 and 4 and. Okay, got the first bar, want to try through with me? 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now for those that like using a pick, got no issue with that. This technique is called hybrid picking. There's a slang for it as well called chicken picking, because it's quite nice for country. But we're not doing country right now. We're going to do the hybrid version. It's going to sound and look like this. My pick is going to play the 6th and 5th strings. And my middle finger is going to be plucking the 3rd string. You can see there again up close. So if all put together, and it works really, really well. Okay, we're now going to go to the second bar. Going to look at the tab. It's implying a G minor 7 chord. The first bar is implying a D minor 7 chord. So all these riffs are implying chords. Okay, the G minor 7 is going to sound like this. Now, what's happening over there? It's a big jump, so it's a really cool exercise on your accuracy for large fret jumps, because you're starting with a double 3 that I'm playing now, 3 on the 6th string, and then you have to jump really quick and accurately to fret number 8 for the middle finger, fret number 7 for the first finger, and you're going to do the same double pick, followed through by your first finger, numbers are on the fingers, down to fret 5. So the second bar is going to sound like this. We've got that. Okay, let's rewind, and we're going to put now bars 1 and 2 together. So you'll zoom out a bit there, you can see all the movements. And are we ready? Now, if you're not sure of this, first pause it and practice it a little bit first, and then once you've got it right, then play the video again from the spot, about 4 minutes 40 seconds, and it's going to be something like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's nice, quick yet accurate moves, and it's a really cool song. Next up, third bar is a C chord. In other words, this riff is implying a C chord. And slow motion, let's look at the fingers. Double 3 on the 5th string this time, 3 being the fret number. And then finger 1 comes down, ring finger goes to fret 5, fret 3, and first finger slides down to 2, and you play it twice, and then you jump all the way over to fret number 10 for the last bar, which once more is a D minor 7, but not D minor 7 the same as the beginning. Watch the end. You'll notice if you compare the first and fourth bars, the double 9 in the first bar has disappeared in the last bar. It's got a 10 and a quick slide to fret 12 for the last bar. Okay, let's try and take it through super slow. Zoom out a bit there. And are we ready for this? Okay, 2 and 3 and 4 and... and repeat. Now it should be a little bit faster. The speed that you're targeting for should be something like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and... You got that. Okay, now that's the introduction, which gets played through twice and then twice more for each verse. Next up, we're going to look at the bridge riff. Similar techniques. I'm just going to break down each bar per bar, and then I want you to practice it and see if you can get it right. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on the hybrid picking side. I'm going to focus largely on your fretting hand now, because that's the hand that does all the work here. Your bridge riff, G minor 7 again, but played slightly differently. Starts on double 3, and you jump all the way to fret 8 and 6, and you're going to go. So that's the bar. Nice accuracy jump. So other than learning a very cool song, your accuracy, your finger movement for your fretting hand is going to improve a lot. C. Now you can use the pinky for the double 5 there, starting with the double 3 first, obviously. So I'm using the pinky for the double 3. For those that don't, you may use the ring finger. And you can even do this, where you actually got fingers 3 and 4, and you simply lose the pinky. So there's different ways to play it. My personal preference, that one, and that's actually a tie for that, and I don't think about it. I do a little bit of a combination of both of them. Next up, you're going to go all the way down to fret number 1. You can see the nut nice finely in focus. It's implying an F chord. And over here, we need fingers 3 and the pinky on strings 3 and 1 to get the double 3. And then you go to the last fret, and then the B flat at the end. And you got it. Simple as that. One more time on the B flat. Double 1, 3 and 1. You can see the fingers there. And the double open at the end. So I'm going to take it through slow motion of the bridge. I'm going to try and get the picking hand back into play as well, so you can see left and right hands the whole way through. The jumps aren't as radical as the intro with that fret 3 to fret 8, but it's still nevertheless really, really good. Are you ready? 2 and 3 and 4 and... Obviously just a little bit more speed and you're home dry. Now after that bridge, you've got a short little solo, which is really, really cool, very, very short, and you have to actually listen very carefully on the song to actually hear it. It's a double slide for from fret 7, or fret 5 to fret 7 rather, but you'll notice on the PDF file your 5 font is smaller. So there's fret 5. I want you to use your ring finger, and you're going to do a double slide, or you can do a hammer-on slide like this, slow motion. So whatever works for you, quite acceptable. It's difficulty here on the original what they're doing. And then the next bar, similar technique on the 4th string. And then you go to the last bar, similar technique but from fret 8 on the 2nd string. So you're going to have this. But like I said, it's very difficult to hear on the original. But listen for it, it is there. And the chorus riff, I'm not going to play it. Your challenge, your homework is to listen carefully to the song, look at the tabs and work it out. But now you've got the technique, you're aware of hybrid picking, so all those that like using a pick, not an issue. It's all going to work. You got the finger style for those that don't like using a pick, and you got a very cool song to go learn. Any questions, drop me a WhatsApp. Happy to help. Otherwise, have a cool week. Thank you.